Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I was actually trying to do this video a moment ago, but then I coughed or whatever. But basically, I'm returning to you tonight for a album review, and sorry that I haven't done much videos for the past day or two. I've just been busy with work. I am planning on sticking with the job for a little bit, but if it comes to a point where it gets really bad, I'm bailing out. So, yeah, meaning I'm quitting if it gets really bad. So, yeah, I just wanted to update you on what's going on and all that. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with that job for a bit because I know I need money. So, yeah, I'm returning to you for an album review, and this is for Puth's new album, Charlie is what it's called, that I'm going to be reviewing for you guys tonight. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for the new Charlie Puth album, Charlie, and let you know my thoughts on his new album. So let's dive into this album review. Now it starts with "That's Hilarious." And off the bat, it's got a solid start. Some of the lyrics I'm not sure if I'm on board with, but that took away a year of my fucking life. Lyric, I don't know if I like that, but there's some innuendos in this track that I don't know if I'm really connecting with, meaning some of the lyric choices that Charlie Puth put into the song and all that while making the song and writing the lyrics. So some of the chorus has some mediocre moments. So yeah, it's not a long song. It's like close to 2.5 minutes, but for what it is, I think it's solid, so 4.5 out of 5. Charlie Be Quiet is another solid song. It's something radio friendly kind of song or whatever that could be played on the radio a lot, but it's a solid track, so 4.5 out of 5. I got nothing bad to say about it. It's good in its own way, but it just has some solid tendencies, meaning it has its good moments and its weak moments. Mostly the verses are the weak moments, so yeah, Light Switch is probably a really good song in my opinion. It is pop friendly. It's something you'd hear on the radio a bit, but it had it was pretty catchy for what it went for. Even back in uh January this year when I heard it, I was pretty impressed with the song. So I'm not really disappointed with this one. So 5 out of 5. There's a First Time for Everything. Pretty good song. Not really disappointed with this one. It is short for what it is, but it does well with the execution with how Charlie Puth is singing the song. Um, so I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. I might be pronouncing it wrong. If I am, please forgive me, because I have my own way of pronouncing people's last names and all that weirdly, or mispronouncing it or whatever. So, yeah, hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from. But still, 5 out of 5 for There's a First Time for Everything. It's not a bad track. It is 2 minutes and 18 seconds, but it gets the job done with the execution and delivery of the track. Smells Like Me was pretty nice of a track. I really like this one. The lyrics are not so bad. Um, just talking about a girl saying, I hope your jacket smells like me or whatever, or something like that. So it's basically one of those kinds of songs. And sorry about that background noise. That's someone riding their motorbike in my neighborhood or whatever. So yeah, 5 out of 5 for Smells Like Me. Left and Right featuring Jung Kook, I believe is his name, the BTS member. I'm not a huge fan of BTS, but they have some hits and misses. Mostly misses, depending on the songs, of course. But they're not my kind of cup of tea or whatever of music to go to. But they have some songs I've listened to that I can appreciate. But Left and Right is a solid track. Doesn't sound bad with Jungkook singing in the song, but it did alright. So 4.5 out of 5. Loser, it gets repetitive a bit. It's not a bad song, but it just, some of the verses and the chorus of the track, it just feels flat a bit. But in a way, I think it does alright in its own way with the production and mixing of the song. So 4.5 out of 5. When You're Sad, I'm Sad is another solid track. There's quite a bit of solid tracks on this album. Meaning they're good in their own way, but have its iffy tendencies, meaning it can be mediocre or average or whatever, depending on how the song's sounding. So, yeah, When You're Sad, I'm Sad is pretty nice, but it's just another uh, iffy song that I don't know if I like that much, but 4.5 out of 5. Marks on My Neck, I had a feeling I was going to give this a 4.5 out of 5. It's a solid track, just has some weak moments at times. The beat is pretty good, but the way that the song is sounding with Charlie singing in it, I'm just not sure if I'm connecting with it too much. So 4.5 out of 5. Tears on My Piano, another solid track. Not disappointed with this song, but some of the melody kind of goes off key a bit. But it does alright in its own way. So 4.5 out of 5. Sorry about my yawning. I'm gonna be going to bed in a little bit, but I just wanted to return to you for this review because this was an important review on something I wanted to review. So yeah, I don't think That I Like Her is a solid track. I like that the melody changes at the end of the song, but this song does feel a little cheery, and it's alright in its own way, but it is what it is. So 4.5 out of 5. And No More Drama is one of the weaker songs on this album. It's gonna get a 4 out of 5 because I think it's decent in its own way. Has some decent cuts, but can be a little underwhelming at times with the execution and how the song is playing out. So 4 out of 5. Overall, production, mixing, and execution wise, I think Charlie Puth's new album, Charlie, was average, in my opinion. I think it has its good moments and its weak moments, but at the end of the day, I think it's average. It's weaker than the last album, Voice Notes. And Voice Notes had some pretty catchy songs. This one did not have bad songs, but didn't impress me enough to give a good score or whatever. So, for a score for me, I'm going to give Charlie Puth's new album, Charlie, a 7.5 out of 10. It was average. It's not a bad listen, it's just for 33 minutes, you're not in for a bad listen, but maybe you probably will like it for some Charlie Puth fans. They may like it. Um, but still, sorry about that ding. That's a notification for YouTube or whatever. But yeah, pretty much, I'm gonna give this a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's a mediocre album and also average in its own way. Has some strong moments and its weak moments, depending on which part of the album has its weak moments. There's a lot of tracks that got solid ratings, and also the decent one, which was No More Drama, which that one I just wasn't connecting with, the last song on the album. So comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the new Charlie Puth album, Charlie. If you've listened to it, I'm giving this album a 7.5 out of 10. It's an average listen in my opinion. So hopefully you'll like this review. I did what I could to make it as good as possible. I know this album just came out today. I just wanted to review it sooner, but I had to work. for the yesterday, today, and now I gotta do tomorrow. And that's gonna be it for the week. So, yeah. If you did enjoy this album review for Charlie Puth's new album, Charlie, comment below and let me know what you guys thought of this album review. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I might have to give Marks on My Neck like a 4 out of 5. Like, it's a decent song, but it does have its weak, underwhelming moments in the track with the sound wise and the melody wise. But still, this album performed averagely. It's a mediocre album, so definitely give it a shot and see what you think of it. So, for 33 minutes, you're not in for a very long listen. You only got 33 minutes of a runtime to listen to with this album, so you're like, this is gonna go by pretty fast. But still, hope you enjoyed this Charlie Puth album review for his new album, Charlie. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. This was his long-awaited studio album since Voice Notes. And that album came out back in 2019. I wish the other songs, non-single songs like Cheating on You, Mother, and I Warned Myself would have been on this album, but they never made the cut, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So yeah. Sorry that I said so twice. I'm just still a little tired. I'm gonna be going to bed in a little bit, but stay safe, take care. As always, I will see you in my next review. Sorry for yawning. I'll see you in my next review.